I guess the Doppelganger having a Dispel. It'll be interesting to see if they decide to put the Bane with the NS or the Veno instead. Because typically, what lane do you want to help? That's the Spectre lane.
Yeah, for me, the Evil Genius lineup, I go back to what I talked about when they first started the draft, and this is a mix of because of being that 2-3 record, I think, but also a newer roster of sorts still with Fly and S4 joining. It's a very comfortable lineup. You look at who's playing what. These are all very comfortable heroes for them. Fly, meanwhile, taking some harassment. Dubu running after him. I love him.
He's looking pretty
decidedly
dead
uncomfortable,
yeah,
actually.
Fly is probably dead.
Uh-oh.
Dubu picks up. Move Void used. Is Velo dead?
Velo killed. Well,
no, he's fine.
Because Magnus has a 200 health 10 at level 10. And then you put a Vanguard on top of that, you have 2,000 HP at level 10 with that item and your talent.
But would you say this is a pipe game? Venomancer, Ember?
I would say Hood into pipe over Vanguard.
So maybe fitting the Hood into Blink. We'll see what he goes though.
Yeah.
Febby,
he's trying to survive, but
first kill for EG.
And I mean, it's definitely. I don't know if they're going to do that for sure, but that's just what people have been building. And
He'll take some good damage as a result, but be fine. Dubu using that first nighttime comes back in. He's only level 2 himself though. Not the scariest threat necessarily, and arteezy sees that.
One little spirit, and suddenly the right clicks are not going to come as hard. It's nice to have the bird as your little guardian angel there, but now you don't have anything else to offer. The PL's in trouble.
Okay, or you can just get silenced.
That was such a value skill right there.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I didn't even notice he had that at level 2 initially, but yeah, he did not go Hunter in the Night. He actually went the Silence instead.
No, he just hit 3 and skilled the Silence. Pretty sure.
Oh, well, no, because he? Yeah, no, he did not have its passive when he got the kill there.
Oh, okay. So he was 1-1-0.
Yeah.
Nice.
Magnus dead top lane meanwhile too.
Danger in the night.
Yeah. So, using that first nighttime draw skill, as you mentioned.
Then you die. That's an impactful death because you have to walk all the way back. But sometimes if you just die and you're like low HP or whatever anyway, and you TP back right away, it's not. It keeps you down for like 50.
Ryoya. He's possibly dead. Shockwave in 1. Oh, nice Nightmare. It's not going to matter. Too much nuke coming out for the Skywrath mage. Febby holding his ground against the Skywrath with the Nightmare up, but only so much damage he can do himself, of course.
I think he took that Nightmare on purpose. Because he didn't want to tank the tower.
Oh, good point,
Would have done more damage.
Try and farm up, get utility items. Play, and then eventually...
The Veno Classic is just exist.
Yeah.
Get Veno be there, get RP'd into the team, and press R.
Oh, look how slow it is. That poor Remnant. Wanted to run.
Slowly runs away as his master dies.
Begin to go to work, creating space for the PL. Immortals, their fast core is supposed to be the Ember, and I don't know. I don't see him really getting into the fights at this point and creating space for the Spectre.
Yeah. All he's got is a power tread's coming.
Is that a sun?
That is that's Supernova right down there. RP is only going to catch Venomancer though. Nightmare initially will save him. It's going to keep him alive for now, but no, he will be finished off. With the Arcane Bolt coming through. S4, meanwhile, walking away. Not going to be enough for him, so the RP, not necessarily the most effective from S4. Ends up being a 2 for 2.
Like, can't. Hesitation in this game is going to be a killer if you're Immortal.
Where EG are, they're like, nobody's going down there right now unless they're coming in.
Top.
Nice.
Oh my god.
There's no support nearby. This should be a kill. Silence right after, if anything. Yeah, Silence, no Doppelganger. The Brain Sap. That's a level 4 Brain Sap.
That's
plenty of damage.
So it doesn't help against that, boys?
No.
So but Grip is down, and we'll see if EG go on the offensive here. Storm's not going to have to worry about for a little bit.
Yeah. He's looking for a kill bottom. Sunray!
From downtown.
Chris died. Sumail will finish it indeed. The Kobe!
The range hack's too good.
Like, straight up end the game against the Spectre lineup unless some really bad stuff happens for Immortal. So they have to take like a blunder of a team fight and just get wiped or something like that for threaten something. So late game Spectre is always a thing. It's always something you got to be concerned about.
In the mid lane is probably dead. Oh, easy. Mill's going.
4-0.
He's scored. He got one part of the Orchid.
I think it's safe to say he's taking advantage of this lead.
They find him. He doesn't have a way to deal with the chains either. Silent comes afterwards, so he's got to rely on his team to be there to back him up if he's set plans.
Yeah, they have the tools.
They are.
RP's back now too, so. They
Silence
spotted the
first
Batman.
on Night Stalker. Yeah, they scout him out first. MP still chase it. Remnant and the RP is finally going to come out and catch the Spectre as he haunts in. Supernova down. From Fly, it looks like it is going to be activated. MP decided to walk away. Dubu pops a Darkness. He cannot fly away in time, though he takes a stun, and so did the Spectre off to the side and finishes him off. But MP now resetting. He's going back in. Febby nearby with the Brain Sap on top of that. S4, he'll feel the burn. Double kill for MP. Meanwhile, arteezy finally joins the fight. Spirit Lance thrown out. That'll be just distraction, if anything.
He can hold him here. Sumail will TP back in. We'll have that, but he'd been out of the fight for a little bit.
Yeah, he did not have any mana to start that fight.
Yeah.
Man.
But maybe.
I think that Dubu actually might have found that kill as they chase.
He wants it.
He wants that kill big time. Did he overextend though? Yes, he did. Down goes Sumail. And now they're going for more Immortals. The Phantom Lance gets locked down by the Phoenix Grip. Evil Geniuses. I gotta say, that seems like a little bit of throw to me. Double kill for MP. Sumail now calls for help. That's not gonna work.
I don't feel like that was a fly call right there. Just make that jump in the mid lane. He was just like, I'm back, boys, let's go.
They have a couple of different disables that actually just destroy Storm Spirit if he's not in a position where his team can help him.
That was just hubris.
Yeah, exactly.
The first jump, it's like, okay, not going to get him. Jump back, boys. But he's just like, I could just do it. If I go a little bit further, I'll be that much further from my team. But he's hungry. This could help. This could help.
MP, this is deep. MP goes down. Velo.
He pops
the poison over. Sumail's out of mana. He is dead. And that's, I mean, he got 950 gold for that kill, by the way. Yeah. So that's probably worth it.
For the gold, it was probably worth it, yeah.
So the 8 could be a problem later on, for sure.
It's a good Phoenix game for those reasons, exactly. Like when you don't have anyone who buys like Manta BKB to dispel that Fire Spirit.
They saw the smoke, I want to say. In fact, Phoenix just going to dive in right after that. MP's here in chain, though. They're going to get the kill on Phoenix before he gets Supernova due to the silence. Velo, he's trying to tank up against Sumail. Has that hood popped on top, and Dubu's running away. As it's nighttime, he pops the shot at the last second. arteezy can't finish the job, but the Shockwave will help get the job done. They do lose Storm yet again, though. Meanwhile, down here by himself in his own fight. So looking pretty good for Immortals. MP, did he overextend? Ancient Seal silence? The answer is no. He'll be fine. Crit also getting low. Ryoyo wants to finish the job, but again, he's not the most farmed yet. Not worth overextending, he says. Go back to farm, but
he's like, I gotta deal with the first boss right now. Yep. Sumail. And a way to survive.
Well, let's not forget about arteezy. He's now second in net worth. Diffusal finished. He's 1,000 more gold saved up. He's obviously going to become more and more of an issue too.
Yeah, it's PL. The PL factor. The sleeping giant kind of a thing.
Ooh. Going in. Velo jumps. Oh, what? Oh, that was a misclick. He TP'd. He jumped in and TP'd. He misclicked something else. Anyways, the RP helps finish him off. arteezy. He's going to Phantom Rush forward onto Bane. Try to survive. Doppelganger away. Can they find the real one? arteezy for now. He is fine. Searing Chase. No, they kill the illusion, but they're going to be able to kill up PL. No.
Oh my God.
What?
Are you kidding?
They think it's an illusion. He thinks it's an illusion. He walks away. Meanwhile, Night Stalker's going to fly away with the silence on him, but the Glimmer Cape helping to keep him alive. I cannot believe I just saw that. So they're going to do that. Haunt is definitely on cooldown. That was used the previous fight. Again, Radiant's still not even finished on Spectre, so not much to worry
It's not
here.
the fastest rush.
Yeah, they're still going to head over that way. Oh, Sumail wants to check out who's on the high ground. Nope. They got vision. It looks like they just blow up the Night Stalker. Sumail's back.
That's a huge one.
That'll secure it, yeah.
How about, so we're talking about that not killing Phantom, but how about the start? The Venomancer, he clearly misclicked there.
Yeah,
he literally blinked and he TP'd.
He must have had his inventory mixed up.
Yeah.
He actually
with
swapped
Veil,
where his Veil was on his 4th position for him. But with the Aegis, I mean, it's the best Aegis carrier in the game. So, in my opinion, at least.
Hard to argue against that.
Bloodstone has been suspect from what I've heard from a lot of people watching those games, but
He's
they
dead.
need to get in there and silence him.
There's the Aegis use. RP on 2 though. On top of the Mystic Flare. That's at least a kill on Bean, it looks like. Skewer 4. Dubu will survive. Sumail comes back up and he's ready for revenge. MP, Yule's gonna get out. Yes, Remnant away. He'll be fine. So they lose 2 supports to kill the Aegis.
I wonder if he goes back for the BK. I mean, still you've got Sumail. It's going to be a problem late game. But it's kind of like this sort of dual battle that goes on, right? Like you've got the Spectre and the PL. Who is it that's going to get more farm going into the late game?
Silence. They're going to jump on him initially. Silence, as you mentioned. S4 running in again. No RP though. Oh, wow. Velo just exploded there. He didn't get a Poison Nova off again. Bane dies as well. Supernova that will go off. It stuns up. That was... They catch him. Spectre. Ooh. He haunted in on top of that with no Radiance. That was a sloppy fight for Immortals, but EG will take full advantage of it.
The thing about that is I don't think that they can go high ground if you just leave that tier 2 tower to die, right? Like, did they really need to defend that?
I think that they were probably thinking if we get a Poison Nova off, even if we lose like a hero or 2 here, they won't be able to go high ground, at least. But it didn't work out because Velo wasn't able to get his spells off.
MP the Yules.
Oh
He's
my
going
God.
for the turn kill, actually. Sumail, this might catch him off guard. It looks like it does. No, he gets the ball landing off the last second. Outplayed him. Galore Glimmer Cape double that kills Sumail. Dubu comes in for the save at the last second. Yeah, without Dubu there, that probably is a turn kill. You can check it out. Blitz and Capitalist. They'll be casting it. That's a best of 5. Pain versus SG. Spot the TI on the line. It's been a 6-day qualifier, but 2 deserving teams in the end. So that's going to be starting soon over on BTS 2. Beans Grit, meanwhile, back to this one. Phantom Lancer going to be locked down to S4. He'll try to stop it. Rude on top of that on the PL, so he's still locked down, but in the backline's Bane. He's having to deal with Sumail. Sumail is out of mana once again. Supernova going to be activated by a fly, force him to run away. Finally, Poison Nova. That was a long distance Poison Nova, though. They will take out Night Stalker. Ember Spirit, he gets caught by the Supernova explosion, and he'll end up falling. RP finally used to catch Venomancer in the backlines. They're going to finish him off too. Spectre, he's like, guys, I had to get out.
The Veno and the Spectre kind of fell flat for me this game.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's not completely over yet, but it's looking like EG are in a very dominant position.
The way these fights have gone, it just doesn't feel like Immortals has much hope, and this is going to be even worse. Spectre pulled right back in with a Vortex. Stops his CP, kills him. He's dead for another full minute. That means a full minute of not farming once again with that new Radiance of his, and even falling further behind on the side of Immortals. So
they couldn't always match the aggression that EG were throwing out because they didn't have another hero that could come to fights because they had Spectre. So imagine if it was another safe laner that could actually, you know, be present in the game. I feel like that's where a lot of the teams are starting to fall behind now.
Sumail trying to finish this right here, right now in the backlines. Bane Glimmer Cape initially saving him, but not for long. They say killing spree for Sumail. They were out of Atos on Night Stalker, working it back to the Fountain, but of course EG doesn't want to dive that far. Storm Spirit, Fiend's Grip will hit him. Support from EG is late to get there. The Ember Spirit jumps in with the Remnants, and they take him out. He's dead for 20 seconds due to the Bloodstone. Not the longest. They are going to get the tier 3. Yes, the Illusion will finish the job, and now EG will retreat as a team. So it kind of goes back to what you're just suggesting. I mean, sure, it's a death on Storm Spirit, but I don't think EG is looking to let up the gas anytime soon. In fact, arteezy wants to go back in. Dubu. Nice Nightmare save initially. Too many Illusion Cell, and he will be beat down. The Empower buff also on Phantom Lancer, helping him off. Out comes Velo with that Poison Nova, Ryoyo, but he's just melting away, not taking enough. That Hooded Defiance ain't going to save him most likely. And there you go. The Skewer to finish the job. Double kill coming out. It's all the Supernova go off in the back lines. Buyback galore. It just simply isn't enough for Immortals, and this could be the beginning of the end now for EG.
Other way.
Beginning of the end for Immortals.
In favor of EG.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
There, got it.
Yeah, I really feel like this is, well, another buyback. They're all buying back.
Give it one last shot there, Immortals. One last little go.
They can't just let EG walk away here. I mean, they might just die again, actually.
Yeah, I think this is your do or die for Immortals, which is mostly looking like a die, but let's see if they can get anything out of it. They're trying to put their focus on arteezy, but
that's a tough kill, though. Hard.
It is.
Makes it very
they
difficult.
They may get it, though.
Another Hood. He has it coming in 5 seconds. Not in time. Okay, so they are going to kill him, actually. The kill streak stopper for Dubu. Going his way. Fly also. Nope, Yule saves it initially on top of the Mystic Flare. Down goes Ember for the dieback. They do kill Phoenix, but obviously a massive cost once again. Dubu running away. The bolts are flying out. S4 lining up that Skewer. Puts him over the Yule. Skewer setup. Not with the most follow-up, though. Gets him over the ledge, however, as Night Stalker did survive. That Glimmer Cape has been high value this game for Dubu. And they're going to kill Skyrath. So Immortals simply delaying. Yeah, I don't even know. They almost actually clear them all up, don't they? Wow.
Yeah, they got quite a bit of gold from getting
Storm
those kills.
even died there. Yeah, fast level 25 at this rate. Continues on further. Spectre, he's desperate. He's just going to buy the Blade Mail at this point. Hope for the best, but I believe the Silver Edge is finished now. Yeah, on Phantom Lancer, so that dispersion ideally will be broken.
Heyo!
S4, he's going deep. That's just in Bane, though, so won't overcommit. Catch him.
I mean, every hero counts when you're defending your base. Him being dead for 50 seconds is still pretty bad.
Yeah, true. And obviously the middle, the bottom already cleared out. Let's go for the top, they say. Finish the job for sure. Against Immortals, arteezy. Who do they get? They have the Edge Storm. Jeez. Well, he's also on Storm. So you can play extra reckless now. Mystic Flare, Venomancer possibly could be there. Runs away, Supernova in the front lines. Fly, that's definitely getting off.
No one can hit
Trying
that
to run away. Immortals just trying to spread away. The RP hits Spectre on top of the Supernova. Remember, if you die, you're staying dead if you're Immortals. And that'll be the case right there. Sumail is getting low, but there's that Aegis. Popping back up. So the Poison Nova doing a fair amount of work, but as expected, not nearly enough. Spectre and Night Stalker down. They're going to catch up to Venomancer. And the GGs will eventually be called by Immortals. Well played by Evil Geniuses. Looked a little sketchy there, you know, with that initial dive from Sumail dying, and possible turn, but EG was always the better team this game.
Yeah, their draft was solid. Immortals, they had some really awkward pieces that didn't fit together in my...
I still like Complexity's draft. I know that Conquered's going to be able to cleave through Moo and his Necrobucks and his Wolves and his Helm of the Dominator creep and this, that, and the other. It's Axe level 3. Second point into the Battle Hunger. Nightmare, do they make a move? Adam, with the Battle Hunger, will be going down. That's going to be the Brain Sap to secure that first blood. And now the call back as well. Timbersaw gets pretty low. Chased down, one more right click. He's using the wand. Trying to get himself through the trees. Brain Sap's going to be coming up. He doesn't have the mana to use it, though. You want top lane, they're making a dive go onto Ryoya, and they might be able to get this with the Salve healing up. MoonMeander just needs to get the Iron Cell. The Surge comes up. Ryoya's Surge Ryoya's Salve going to be cancelled off. And a 1-for-1 trade. Dubu from behind. Gonna step up into the lane. Charge is going to come through though. Dubu going to be chased down by wolves, and the charge comes through from a cow as well. But it is taken onto the wolf. The dual breath going to come through. Dubu needs to run himself away. He's being slowed. He's being charged. He's being tracked. He's probably going to be dead. With the Iron Shell on top of this as well. Dubu tries to run himself away, even using the stick charge. If the X-Max spot comes up, and Zfreek still finds to kill the boat. Back onto the Spirit Breaker now. MP may be able to find a return kill, or he may be able to just die himself, as Rio does take down MoonMeander on the top lane. MP being chased down. Adam, double kill for Immortals, technically. I guess it happens on 2 different lanes. But still. They get the Space Cow as well, so 3, 1 in each lane. And nothing to cancel this, so MoonMeander is just going to try and do as much damage as he can before the PL is able to TP himself away. MP comes in 2 points into the X-Max spot. Torrent, boat being cast, even the Brain Sap, Limmp being dragged back into this. The Axe gets in with the Battle Hunger. The Torrent comes through. Is there going to be a coin blade? There is. Velo takes the kill. 3-6. The rotating in. Dubu is level 6, has the Fiend's Grip. And he's coming through the trees, getting right in beside Moo. Yeah, Shapeshift, X-Max the spot, Boat, Torrent, combo, Macrobar is going to come through on the back line, so Rira could be in a little bit of trouble. Going to try and double ganger himself away. Looks like they are going to be able to take down the Lycan with the Coin Blade. Now to chase down onto Zfreek. Zfreek, anything to do this. The Coin Blade is still there, does still have the mana to do it, but the wand going to be able to cancel this off. I think Zfreek still dies from this, from the counter here. This MP is going to be able to pick up the kill, and now the hook comes through onto Adam. Adam tries to run himself away, dodges out. But it doesn't matter. Velo can still pick up the kill. The hook comes in from deep onto Limmp. Limmp tries to get the Timber Chain away, but there's going to be the X-Max spot dragging him back. The call comes through from Velo now as well. Even the Fiend's Grip being used. It's the Calling Blade. 4-man smoke comes through. Limp's playing as bait. They're going to try and get themselves up. There is a ward up onto the high ground, so they can see the Conker moving around. MP just backs himself off. Right underneath this, the smoke. Charge is gonna be there, even using the shapeshift to try and get in on this as well. Maybe with the Nether Strike and the Clockwork, trying to keep MP safe. Cogs, he's gonna be able to armlet toggle through this. He does go down, but it's gonna take a little bit of a while. Now Velo needs to get himself away, being chased down by Moo. It's gonna be a kill. Can he turn this one around? Febby now. Zfreek has a charge, but they're not gonna be using it. So the push is gonna start coming in a hell of a lot stronger from Moo. And if they can backstab like this, the CMP, the charge is going to come through from Zfreek. Now he has the Nether Strike into the Macropier. NP killed off MoonMeander. Secures that kill. And Complexity might be able to catch up in kills. Velo just hanging himself over to the right. Doesn't want to show himself just yet. In fact, if he blinked in on that, that would have been like a 3-4 man call. And now they're going to make a move onto Limmp. Velo, the Timber Chain is going to come forward. There's going to be the wall as well as an Ice Path. Macro Pyre comes through. cogs traps himself inside it. Dubu's going to be ticking down to this Macro Pyre. Is he going to be able to get himself away? Febby, the one's doing work, but it's going to be 2 kills already. And now Limp's buyback's going to come through from the clockwork. What they're going to be able to do. Moo takes down Velo. And now the boat comes through onto at least one. Timbersaw, though, not going to occur. He's got 20 reactive armor, so he is going to be regenning up really damn quick. Only 1.3 net worth. That's clockwork. Going for the super urn. PL. What's he got himself? Going towards straight for the heart. Meanwhile, Limmp. Oh, he gets caught out. There's going to be a boat coming through. The torrent hits onto Moon as well. The hook keeps them locked down. The coL over the top with the blade mail. This could be a great fight for Immortals. Moon, can he get the coL blade? The wall is going to be dropped, and it looks like Febby might still tick down. Gets himself. It's going to be a 3 for 2 so far. And Limmp just cleaning up on the back line. Zfreek as well with the double kills. 4 heroes and only the... That looks so great to start off with the boat, the torrent, but... 4K complexity start to step it up again. Immortals grasp on this game, slowly slipping away. The charge comes through. It's going to be onto Velo. Can they get the TPs there in time? The Courier's even going to be spotted there. Dubu gets the Nightmare off, puts himself in harm's risk, and MoonMeander, now the Nightmare goes onto the Darks here just before it was off. The chase is going to come in. Ice Path's going to be a little bit off the mark. Dubu can get himself away from this brain sap, but he's going to be slowed down. Right click killed off. And meanwhile, on the back lines, the main wolf's not even in on this. The Alpha chasing down the Axe.
Middle tower is under attack.
So complexity now take the kill lead. Yeah, it's just going to TP out, TP back where it's safe, TP back to the dire side of the map. And with the vacuum back, Velo, it might not be too safe here. The chakram comes through, the charge as well, and Velo could be killed off. Uses the coL, but the magic damage is going to be too much. Ticks down to MoonMeander's Ion Shell, and now the Nether Strike up onto the high ground. Nightmare. Febby's going to be able to get himself away from this. He'll set to lift in the Bane up in the air. The boat comes through, but it's not going to be onto anyone, though. With the X-Max display, it is actually going to be onto the Spirit Breaker, but it looks like they've tried to break the high ground, and now PL caught out in that Ice Path. Fiend's Grip. It looks like they're just going to give up Zfreek and back up. The buyback comes through from the Axe. Who does get the return kill. Being able to dive in, pop your BKB, and only really the Fiend's Grip to catch him out. The blink forward, MoonMeander gets the rune. Is he going to be able to get himself away now as well? It looks like with the Force Staff. Dual Breath. Do they want to try and find a kill here? The vacuum back. The boat does come through. It's actually going to be hitting onto Limmp as well as MoonMeander. MoonMeander might go down here. Taken down by Ryoya, and now Febby being charged out. He's going to come through from the back lines. It cancels off. And Zfreek, BKB's being popped by Limmp, so they might want to try and carry on going here. MP gets his BKB up as well. The torrent's going to be popped, but I don't think anyone gets caught out in that in the Nether Strike, though. MP will eventually tick down and lets the armlet toggle. Somebody check that man for a macro. Velo gets the kill onto Moo. The charge comes through onto Dubu. The lift up in the air with the torrent. They are going to be able to find the kill onto Zfreek, but the back lines, can they get enough damage? Velo, no Ice Path, but Limmp gets it with the Whirling Death. Can Zfreek kill fella? Well, I guess we're about to find out. With the blade mail, though, the coL. What? What? Cancels it right on him and gives it the walk away. I guess he's just trying to intimidate Velo. Oh, the hook comes in. MoonMeander the Force Staff away from the cogs, though. It looks like Limmp wants to try and dive the back lines, but it's going to be Ryoya. There's going to be the Ice Path. Adam drops the Macro Power as well. A big vacuum fall into the wall, and now Moo comes out. The BKBs have all been popped. Limmp caught on the back lines. The Phoenix was going to be there, but it doesn't matter because Moo is going to be able to find the kill. MP takes down Adam, and now it's a bit of a fustick look as Febby tries to get himself away with the cogs. I think he'll be able to fight and chase down Ryoya. The buyback did come in from the Jakiro, though. Chakram's going to be a little bit off the mark. Febby's still ticking down. Eventually will wear off, but this does create space for complexity to get back into the Roshan pit once again. They know what's happening. The TP is going to be coming in. Febby. Zfreek's already scouted this out. Kunka's going to buy back. They know this. The right clicks, the Wolves. Zfreek hooked back in, but the Chakram. Oh, the cogs might not be where he needs them. The Torrent, but the Zfreek gets forced off down to the low ground. It looks like they want to try and really take down the Necrobooks, at least. Roya gets himself in. Let's take a look at the buyback. So you can buy back pretty much nobody. Okay, it's going to be a dual breath Macropie, a big vacuum into the Macropie now as well. Velo attack taken down. Pops the BKB, but Roshan's still there. Back now, the Nether Strike does come through. Velo gets killed off. Moo's got himself a double. Can he take down Ryoyu now as well? They've locked him down. The right clicks the doppelganger inside the Roshan pit, but Limp's going to be there. Throws out the Will and Death. Does he have a Chakram? Coming out in 1 second will be enough. And Limmp. It's going to be 3 heroes down. 2 have already bought back. Axes is up, but he doesn't have the gold. 5 seconds. With the Wolves, while they go onto this tier 3 tower in the top lane, they don't have creeps. Well, they're coming now. Yeah, Chakram, but the fortification is going to be there. So these dire creeps, the charge comes through. It's going to be into the tier 4 towers. The hook. That was pretty much point blank and just misses. So complexity, 17k, it's going to be at least 1 lane of racks. The PL doesn't want to buy back. Febby could be in trouble. The Will and Death, the Chakram. Yeah, do they back themselves out now? I think they do. Complexity, they got what they came for. Zfreek got himself a Maelstrom. Neat. Scribbles, we're going to get a smoke coming out from Immortals. Limmp, Timber Chain doesn't latch. He turns it round onto Velo though with the 2 Chakrams, and now the charge is going to come in now as well from Zfreek. Where's he going to go? He's going to go wherever he's going fast. Febby actually gets caught out in that. The Yule Scepter onto Dubu. Dubu's still got the Phoenix Grip. It's going to be a Macro Pyre down, but there's going to be a big vacuum into the Macro Pyre, and now Febby is going to be able to get himself away. It looks like MP going to be killed off here. Not before he's going to be able to cast the boat though. Is he going to be able to get any more out of this? Velo being ticked down. He does get the Coin Blade down onto Zfreek, but he's being chased. BKB's still there, so he's just waiting. Timbersaw needs to wait for this to wear off before he can do the damage, but it's going to be 3 heroes going down. The buyback from Zfreek. Febby. So low. But it looks like they want to be going on to Ryoyu. Ryoyu was still there. Oh, I thought he backed himself away. This is going to be Megas. Febby just caught outside the fountain as well. Can't get in there because of the Chakrams. Is he going to be able to get in? Does just get himself another cogs. I am surprised. No, I'm not. Because Complexity were really good towards the second half of that game. Immortals started off well. I think they got a 10 kill lead, something like that. But Complexity really brought it back.